Awesome. Hi, friends. Welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. I'm Ange, and we are going to be reading for Libra today. We're starting with Libra. Happy birthday to all my Libras. My birthday is next week. I'm a Libra as well, so um, always love October and Libra energy. So happy birthday to all you Libras out there. And yeah, we're going to start with Libra. We're reading for November 2020 for the entire month. Um, we're going to do a new spread, so I'm excited for that. And what else? These are general readings. General meaning I'm reading for the whole sign of Libra, right? So they may not resonate. They may not resonate for all of you. That's okay. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. And if it doesn't resonate, make sure you check out your moon and rising signs. Sometimes those resonate more. If you need any information on myself, on Air to Earth Tarot, on Air to Earth the brand, you can find me on Instagram, and all that information will be in the description box below. Any information on decks will also be in the description box below. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. If I remember something along the way, then I'll say it. But let's get into your reading. I'm excited to do this new spread. Okay. So, I'll explain the spread. That's probably what it was. So we are going to do we're going to do a 3 placement spread. So the first placement will be love. Please remember that love is so much more than just relationships. So much more than just romantic relationships. It definitely includes that, but it includes any relationship with other people. That can be family, that can be friendships, deep friendships, old friendships, BFFs, really emotionally tied relationships. So that's what we're going to cover in love. We're going to pull 2 cards for that. We'll pull 2 cards for career, and then we'll pull 2 cards for self-improvement, what you're working on internally with yourself, for yourself. So, like I said, we'll do 2 cards. The first card is going to be like the you now, and the second card will be where you're headed, and or advice. You don't need to know that. I need to know that, but I'm just saying it out loud. And then we'll clarify. Each one, each position. So let's see what's going on with Libra in the month of November 2020. I pray for messages of love, light, understanding, clarity. What messages do we have for Libra for the month of November 2020? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. One more for Libra 2020, November 2020, excuse me. Libra, November 2020. What messages do we have? What messages do we have in love for Libra 2020, November? What messages do we have in love for Libra, November 2020? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What messages? Start now with the star. Faith. What else? What else do we have for love? What advice do you have for love for Libra? Ace of Swords in reverse. Kind of like a truce. Interesting. I'm getting like, you got to work with the universe. The universe is saying like, work with me, Libra. I got you in terms of love. So if you are Libra and you are looking for romance, you are looking for new love, it's coming. It's coming. But something tells me you got to focus on the right things. hash out exactly what you want and call it in. Libra, we can be really indecisive. We want it all or we want nothing, you know, that kind of thing. But you really gotta, if you want to work on the relationships in your life, if you want to feel love and give love, then you have to work with other people. You have to work with their strengths, their weaknesses. You have to work with your own strengths and weaknesses. It's work, but it's good work. It's not that it should be like laborious, but what I'm getting here is like, you got to work with the people, and you got to work with the universe as well. You got to work with what you're manifesting. Very interesting. But I also get the feeling that it's not now. This is not something that's present. This is like future tense. We'll see when we clarify. What else do we have for Libra, November 2020 in career? What do we have for Libra, November 2020 in career? What do we have for Libra in career, November 2020? Hangman in reverse. What else do we have? What advice do we have for Libra in career? Seven of Wands. It looks like a go ahead, like a head nod, like you know what you need. You may be feeling impatient. You may be feeling like you want to make moves like now. I'm not getting, we'll see when we clarify. I'm not getting that the universe is not with you on that. I'm getting that the universe is actually behind you if you want to go ahead and make moves in the month of November in terms of your career, if you want to leave where you are for something else, something better, if you feel like people are asking too much of you or asking, you may be in a position where you're just feeling like not going with the flow, which is interesting for Libra. We'll see when we clarify. And what do we have for self-improvement for Libra? What do we have for self-improvement? Strength card. Awesome card for self-improvement. What else? What advice do we have for Libra, November 2020? Self-improvement. What is Libra working on? Or what does Libra need to work on? Got the King of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. Three of Cups in reverse at the bottom. This is interesting because you got a little bit of everything going on just in terms of energy right now. It's a lot to manage internally right now, Libra. Like you are, it's like you're waking up in a completely different energy every time you wake up. There is something, you're feeling something else, and none of it seems negative necessarily, but like I said, it may just be a lot to manage. I'm getting vision here. Vision. That's the theme here in terms of self-improvement. So you may be working on exactly what you want to be, what you want to embody, what you want to see in your life. I just gleeked. If anyone knows what that means. when the saliva comes from under your tongue and kind of shoots out when you're speaking. Anyway, yeah, vision. This has to do with vision. So maybe that could be why in love right now, I'm seeing tons of potential, but nothing right now. In career, I see that that's more where action is taking place, at least in the month of November for Libra. And I see in terms of personal improvement and self-improvement, you're still working on your vision. You're hammering that out. I mean, who isn't, right? But you're in a particular place in life where you're deciding exactly who you are. You're deciding exactly what you want. You're trying to keep yourself tame also. There's something here about like, you're working on your inner strength. You're trying to keep yourself controlled internally. Very interesting. And then the Two of Swords is giving me like, you're ready to defend your vision if you need to. You're ready to defend your stance. You're not asking for approval, Libra. So it's a very strong energy, a very sure, empowered kind of energy. You're not standing for it. I don't know what this King of Wands energy is not you. I feel like this is you. You are here with the Strength card. This is another energy, and this is the way you're handling it. And it's like, it's all an internal battle. You're realizing that whenever you have conflict with other people, it really is just an opportunity for you to work on yourself in another way. Which is really powerful, you know, because then you keep your power within yourself. You don't blame other people for the way that you feel. So this is major, especially for Libra. Just seeing if I see anything else here. I like this spread. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify. Can we clarify the cards on the table, please? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. Can we clarify the cards on the table, please? I don't see you communicating much with other people right now, or at least that's not your focus. Your focus is very, it's like an internal communication and communicating with the universe, really. And your interactions with other people, I see you being, you're not putting up with people's shit. And you're not afraid to stand up for yourself, like I said, or defend your position or the way that you see things. Like you're not, I see no fear where that's concerned, no trepidation. And from so far, we'll see when we clarify, but so far it looks like the universe is giving you the green light to be that way. It doesn't look like it's misplaced. So can we clarify the Star card and the Ace of Swords in reverse in love, please? Why is the Star card here with the Ace of Swords in reverse? Page of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Huh. So, okay, if this is romantic, let me give you an opportunity to see the cards. If this is romantic, so we have the Star card with the Ace of Swords in reverse, right? So notice that their position is actually similar, even though he's in reverse. You see the way that arm is up, her arm is up, and the other one's down, the other one's down. So this gives me vibes of as above, so below. It is the belief in things working in your favor, even though you can't see them. You may absolutely feel them though. You may see them in dreams. It's in your intuitive space, but it's not in your physical space. So if you are trying to manifest love right now, in any capacity, it is absolutely happening. I also see that somebody may have their eye on you. You may be the apple of somebody's eye with this Page of Swords in reverse. I'll show it to you upright because it is a beautiful card. There's so much abundance here. There's so much potential abundance, I should say. There's so much under the surface. With it in reverse, it tells me not now. It's not ready to come to fruition right now, but it is bubbling. It is under the surface happening. So you may have caught somebody's eye right now, but they haven't told you. They haven't told you yet, but you feel them. You feel their energy. You feel that somebody is really liking you, you know? If you are on social media, someone's definitely watching your social media, you know what I mean? But they're not liking anything. They're not making their presence known, but they're there and they're watching and they want you. There's a desire here as well. Or it could be reversed. You, Libra, could be doing that. You could be really into somebody, but you, for whatever reason, are hesitant about saying so. So you're just kind of watching from afar, admiring from afar is what I'm getting. And that I am getting as romantic. But it could also be friendly, you know what I mean? Like those two energies are not so different in that one can grow into the other, you know? You can start off thinking you want to be romantic with someone, but really you like their spirit, you know? You enjoy their spirit. And who's to say how that manifests? Platonic, you know, romantic, whatever. The point is you enjoy their spirit. You enjoy them for what they are. And again, the star card also has to do with vision. So I'm probably going to name this video vision, something to do with vision. It has to do with keeping your eye on what you want and believing in it. Believing, like I said, as above, so below, that just because it hasn't manifested here yet, literally it's just a matter of time. That's not a matter of like doubt though. I don't see any doubt here. Okay. What do we have? Can we clarify the Hangman in reverse and the Seven of Wands in career, please? Why is the Hangman here in reverse? Yeah, okay. What's going on in career? Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, somebody, is that reversed? Yeah. Somebody may be trying to get over on you as it pertains to work. Or at least that's how you feel, Libra. And it looks like you're out. It looks like you're retracting your energy or redirecting your energy in some way. So this may not look like an outright, I'm leaving my job, but I'm doing something different. I'm not doing it the same way. I'm telling somebody, no, I'm going to do it this way. And here's why. So there may have been an offer that was made to you that just does not serve you, and somebody is you know, maybe trying to convince you that it is equal or it does serve you well, and you're like, no, it doesn't. You're trying to get over on me in some way, and I'm not, and here's what I'm going to do about it. Like, you're not getting hung up on like, oh my God, like, how could you do this to me? I'm so hurt. No, it just looks very, very business-like, where you're like, no, here's what it is, and here's what I'm going to do as a result. So give me 1 second, guys. Potty break. Okay, I'm back. Little potty break. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, in your career, this is pretty straightforward. You are feeling empowered and confident enough, and also aware enough. There's a certain awareness. I feel like you've waited. You have waited. You've been patient. And right now, it doesn't look like it's the time to be meek. It looks like it's the time to speak up, and If you see an injustice, especially as it pertains to you, then it looks like you're going to go ahead and speak up about it and call that person out. For some of you, it's almost like a peer pressure kind of situation. So you don't want to succumb to any pressure that anybody, like a coworker or a boss, may be putting on you. And I think I said something about pressure in your October reading as well. Like, this is not the time to be a follower, Libra. It's not the time to be a follower and be influenced by other people's energies, what they're saying, what they're doing, how they feel. Like, make sure that you have boundaries up. Definitely, it's time. It's definitely a time for boundaries in your work life and in your work relationships. So just make sure you're doing that. Okay, and in your personal improvement, self-improvement, can we clarify the Strength card, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Swords, please? Can we clarify this situation, please, in self-improvement for Libra? Why is the Strength card, the King of Wands, and the Two of Swords here, Spirit? Too many. Why is the Strength card, King of Wands? Thank you. So it was the Two of Cups that wanted to come out just now, but I got the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords in reverse. That's beautiful energy, Libra. That's yeah, I mean, I can say that personally, the answer that I've been coming up with in terms of any conflict that's come up in my life recently is just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Oh, this person upset you? Focus on yourself. You don't understand why this person is doing this or that, even if it's to you, focus on yourself. Walk away. You don't have to engage with people that you don't want to, or energies that you don't want to, or you don't have to do it now, or, like, it's like a broadening of perspective is what I'm saying. A broadening of perspective, and it is serving you well. I mean, the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords in reverse is creating fulfillment in your own life, regardless of what's going on with everyone else. And this could also speak to just what's going on in society right now. Like, I go on social media, and I'm not on there often at all. I get in and get out, but I see that there's so much for people to be upset about. And I'm not saying that they don't, you know what I mean? There's a lot going on, and I get upset too, of course, but I be happy. Like, I be focusing on my own life and being, and just really content with that. And I don't feel as anxious about what's going on around me, because I know where my work has been put in, and I know that that is unbreakable. And so that may be what's going on here for you, Libra, in the month of November. Like, you are building regardless of what's going on. So this could be in terms of really anything. In terms of work, you're coming up with ideas. You are, like I said, your vision is broadening, although it would be easy for the opposite to happen. It's easy to feel very small and like you can't make a difference right now. We have the election coming up. All these grand scale things are going on. It's very easy to feel small and like you can't make an impact. But that's not you right now, Libra. You're having the opposite effect. You are working on your vision and broadening it, and that is serving you well. You're able to see, look at the Strength card. Look at that person has 8 eyes. This is the number 8 in the major arcana. Also a card of Leo. Ambition unmatched, unmatched. And it comes from self-love. That's what the Strength card is all about. It's not about brute strength. It's not about that. It's about real strength, actual sturdiness, the sturdiness of the inner self. It's something that you have worked on, you're continuing to work on, and it is broadening your horizons and therefore broadening your blessings. Your blessings. The 10 of Cups is about just fulfillment. But it's fulfillment that manifests itself outward. So these people are, looks like getting married, union, and it's a union that is blessed and that will bear fruit. They're standing in a field of opportunity, you know? So you're creating opportunity for yourself by broadening your vision and not allowing what's going on to dictate what goes on in your personal life. So that's dope. All right, let's close it off with an animal oracle card. And that's going to be your reading, Libra. In terms of zodiac energy, we got Aquarius energy, we got definitely Libra energy, definitely Leo energy. I want to say some Pisces in there as well. Yeah, ambition, action, but it's singular, you know, like it's just you right now, Libra. It's all you. You're moving on your own accord, and somebody's liking it. Someone in particular, someone special, you know. Someone special is liking what they see. The more you move on your own accord, the more you gain someone's attention. That's what I'm getting. So that's pretty cool too. All right, what do we have for Libra to close out this reading for November 2020? What messages do we have for Libra to close out this reading? I'll take it. We got 3 here. Let's see. I told you there's a lot of energy going on around you, in you. There's a lot being unlocked and unleashed. So let's see. We have Polar Bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectively and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Again, this speaks to that work situation that I was talking about. Like, you're not in follower position right now at all. You are seeing things for what they are and acting accordingly. You're not really thinking too much about it. You're not second guessing yourself. You know what you see, and like I said, you're defending your position. Manatee or manatee, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Also spot on. This speaks to the star card in your relationships, in your love position. It doesn't look like there's much conflict going on for you in November, Libra. It looks like just, like I said, seeing things for what they are, making moves when you feel like you need to, but you're certainly not fighting with anybody. Just kind of you against you, you know, you're vibing on your own accord. And that acceptance of the situation has to do with faith. It has to do with just knowing that things are cooking, whether you can see them or not, in your favor. And the Boar, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Again, spot on, Libra. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if there is there's a little bit of like dishonest energy here at work, or it could just be conflict that really has nothing to do with you, and somebody wants to make it about you, or they want to involve you in it. You're like, yeah, no, that actually has nothing to do with me, or actually, here's what I'm going to do because of what's going on here. So some of you may be leaving work. Some of you may be leaving a side job or a side project. But there's a decline of an offer. And also a calling it out. Like, you may be calling somebody out on some behavior that you don't appreciate. So good for you, Libra. That's what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next month, Libra.